G'day guys and welcome back, and today we're jumping out to Parque Fernando and we're going to be testing out this new ambusher pack. Just quickly, I'd like to apologise about the lack of uploads recently. I went away on holiday and the pre-recorded videos that I'd set to release for some reason went corrupt, but there's nothing we can do about that now, and we're now back testing this ambusher pack. Now the first thing I want to do here is test out this new 44 lever action on these red deer right now, because I want to see how good this penetration is going to be. Obviously the pack's been out for a little while now, so I've seen some clips of it, and the penetration's supposed to be pretty damn good. And apparently when you 0 to 150, the first dot is supposed to be at 300 meters, so at 250, 280, I figured that would have hit, but maybe not. He's not going down, so we're going to have to wait a little bit longer before we see how good this penetration's going to do. And we do have another level 7, but this time I'm going to get right on 150. And that's just about where we are right now. He's going intensive, so we might just take him down. Would have thought that would have gotten to a heart, to be honest, from what I've seen from this gun so far, but he's going down pretty quickly. And the fact I think this is a 2 to 8 gun. I don't think it's, or it might be a 3 to 8, but either way, the fact that it can do that well on a red deer, which is pretty damn massive, very heavy animal, and it can take it down pretty quickly, is definitely pretty good. So in this ambusher pack, we've obviously got the 44 lever action, which we just used to take down this red deer. There's also a new electronic caller, which you can call pretty much every species in the game in with. We'll test that out a little bit later, although it is very heavy, so I don't know how much I'll actually be using this in loadouts in future, and I really don't use callers that much, but we got to at least give it a quick little try. And there's also the recurve bow, so you probably use both of those at the same time. But in the meantime, we do have vital blood on this red deer, and he should not have gotten far at all. He was going down pretty damn quickly, and yeah, he's just toppled over just up here as the dog is running straight over to him. I can't even remember what it was. I think it was a level 7, but we did take him down, and that's all that really matters. I'm really keen to see this penetration. Look, it's not as incredible as I would have expected, but we would have gotten a heart shot. I just missed the shot, but the fact you can do that with what I said was, I think it's a 2 to 8 rifle, it might be 3 to 8, either way, the fact you can do that take down a red deer that quickly with that sort of gun is pretty crazy. And we do have a mating call from an axis deer, so this seems like the perfect time to chuck this electronic collar down. And here we go, just chuck down this mating call, and now I guess all we have to really do is just try and wait for him to come in. So when he does eventually come in, I do think I will test out this recurve. I can't remember the exact name for it, but it's like a takedown recurve or something. I don't really use bows in this game very much. I just stick to the rifles for the most part, but anyway, it'll be cool to test this out, and we'll just wait for this guy to hopefully eventually come into this call. And it's been a couple minutes and I have started to spook him. He's alert. He's 50 meters out. I thought aiming low with the bow at 60 would work, but we'll try that again, and we did hit him. Question is, was it vital? And it's not looking like it, because with a bow the penetration is pretty ridiculous, so I feel like would have expected him to start going down a little quicker. But that is a quick example of what the electronic caller can get into. I'm not going to go too in depth with this thing today, because I mean, we can do it again in future, but I don't know, it's a cool concept, but I don't really plan on using it too much, to be honest. I'm much more excited about this 44 lever action. And once more, we do have a bunch more red deer. Further out, there's just a bunch of does, it looks like, but we do have a level 7 at about 150, so we'll aim a little bit high just to avoid the dirt. Just kidding, we'll hit the dirt anyway. Well, I definitely feel like that shouldn't have hit the dirt, as it was 150 out and I aimed high in the shoulder, but apparently not, and apparently I haven't hit him, so I'm not seeing him though, so maybe he died in the water? He did not act like he got hit though, and he's not dead yet, so I'm really confused about what's just happened, but I guess we'll just have to keep moving. So I did hear another mating call from an axis deer, so I decided we'll just sit here and try and wait and try and call this thing in, because obviously the last attempt didn't exactly go to plan, so we'll just wait here for a little bit and see if he eventually comes in. And it's been about 5 minutes. I don't think he's coming in, but there is a puma over there, so that's probably why he's not there. And because of how good this penetration is supposed to be, I wouldn't be surprised if that shot would get in there. And actually, yeah, it is. It would have been a non-vital, but still, I thought I'd just test it out and see how far this penetration gets. And from the early videos, from like the early access and stuff, the penetration on this gun looked a lot better than it's seeming today, but I don't know, they might have changed it a little or something, but maybe I'm just not hitting my shots well enough. And here it is. Yeah, that did not get far at all. I feel like from what I've seen, that would have ended up pretty far into the stomach, but I guess not. And it's a little hard to say right now, but we do have a red deer in these fields somewhere. There he is. Oh no, that's not the one we were looking for. The level 7, there it is. It is going alert. It's about 150 out. That's the one we are looking for. And that hopefully was a good shot. And it doesn't seem to be going down, so I don't really know what to think. I feel like it is a frontal angle, but from what I've seen, that should have at least gotten into a lung or something. But unfortunately, yet again, it appears that we didn't get a vital organ hit, so we might just move on and head on to another lake. We might look for some axis deer now, I reckon, because that is a class 3 species that is definitely well in the range of the 3 to 8 rifle, and I do think that would be a pretty good test of this thing. It should drop them, I think. And I've just been stalking up the side of this mountain for quite a little while here. As you can see by my marker, there is a little axis deer down there somewhere. It wasn't particularly a very nice one, but still, it's the only one that seems to be at this lake right now. And there it is, level 3. The last time I was actually out here on Parque Fernando, I came to this lake and did find a huge diamond axis deer, so we'll see how this goes. I almost feel like that could even get a heart shot when he's drinking like that, but I'm going to just try and get him to go alert if he wants to realise that I'm here. I've jumped a bunch of times. There we go. And that didn't even punch into a heart, but that will get him down. And we do have some more axis deer fleeing somewhere out there. Just make sure there's no level 5, but I can't even see him, so we'll just go pick this guy up and see where this hit, because I feel like the penetration of that should have gotten to the heart, but evidently not. I think that second shot definitely helps it get down a lot quicker. I should probably try and take one down with just the one shot and see what happens, see how quickly it goes down, but here we go. It's not letting me claim him. There we go. Right lung. The axis deer heart's like much further back. I didn't realise that, but the second shot actually hit him in the head, and that's what got him down so quickly. But anyway, that's, I guess, a good show of the penetration. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been sitting here AFK for a very long time, so it is daytime again. There's another red deer, but we'll try and get some shots into him, and he is starting to go down, but once again, it's not going as quick as I've seen some videos do it. I feel like this thing looked a lot better, looked a lot more appealing when I was watching the videos. I don't actually know if I'm gonna be using this thing all too much. I was extremely excited because I do tend to use a 44 handgun every once in a while, and it tends to do a pretty hefty amount of penetration, but this thing's just not seeming to do the same amount. And here he is. This is one of my favourite mythical red deer racks. The first time I saw this, I actually taxed a variation of this because I just thought it looked really cool, and that penetration's not that bad. It does the job. I mean, it is a class 6 and it's a 3 to 8, so it's not that bad, but definitely not as good as I've expected. Actually, you know what? That second shot hit him in the right humerus, so that wasn't a vital hit, that second shot. So to be fair, that actually did take him down pretty quick for just the one vital hit. I thought we got 2, but evidently not. And I know we already hunted for red deer, but we're back in red deer time now, and we've got some more over here, so we may as well try and take down this level 7, who is now going alert. It's about 175 out, and there we go. There's a heart shot, first heart shot of the day. And that second shot on that smaller one, that level 5, that is taking him down as well. So that's a little bit better of a display from the 44 lever action. And here's the first of the 2, the smaller one, 132 silver. Only just barely got into that liver there, but penetration on that did help a little. And we did heart shot the other one. I want to see how far into the heart this actually got, because it seems like you just have to, I mean, as long as you actually get a good shot, this gun is pretty good. It's just my accuracy is a little bit dodgy today, but here he is. Another level 7, 189.33. That's a pretty interesting rack, and yeah, there we go. As you can see, once you hit your shots, it does do quite well. Absolutely dropped him. And just before we wrap it up, I do have this hog deer with quite a nice estimate. Where is he? That's not the right one. There he is. 98 to 115. That's a pretty nice estimate for a hog deer. Technically a potential diamond, but he's not a level 5, so he won't quite make it. But he's a level 3, so this is something I want to test this gun out on. And that did hit. The question is, where is it going to hit? He's about 300 out. But obviously he's not quite going down yet, so I don't even know if that'll take him down in the end. That's a little confusing. I wanted to test out this gun on the hog deer because they are a very tough class 3, but he isn't going down, so I'd like to go check the blood on that thing in a second here. Maybe after we take a shot on this other hog deer and try our luck on this guy. And he's starting to walk broadside, so we'll try a shot on him, and that might have been a little far forward, but he's going down. I don't know if that second shot was the reason we got him down, but there's another solid hog deer over there, but we should have at least one down. And I don't know if the second one might die after quite a long time, because this gun does limit out at class 3 as its lowest, so I feel like if you shoot a level 3 at class 3 anywhere, then it should probably go down. Might take a while, but it should go down. And here is our second of the 2 hog deer. Just barely got into the lung. I thought that first shot was a little far forward, but clearly not. And that second one didn't even hit at all. But that was a pretty good showcase of the power of this gun. It did take down this little hog deer pretty damn quickly. But hopefully this second one, the first one that we shot, will have gone down by now. And he did actually go down, so I'm keen to see where this hit. And it hit him in the leg. I'm just really confused how that's managed to hit him in the leg. I 0 for 150 and used the first dot, so if anything it should have been a little high, and it's hit him in the leg, which is definitely really confused me. But I'm sorry about how rushed this video has been. It's just I've just gone back and I wanted to get one out, because now these videos have actually gone corrupt. That's why they didn't upload. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. If you guys did like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.